it says, for this is as the waters of Noah unto me, for as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, right? Because that was the oath that Yahweh Shemi Ashai made, that there was not going to be no more floods, and that's how we got the rainbow, right? It says, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee, right? So just like the Lord made that promise, and we see the rainbow now, right? This place ain't going to go down via a flood. He also made a promise that there's going to be a way. There's going to be a way out of this destitute place. There's going to be a way out of this destruction, right? There's going to be a mercy gathering, right? And just as we see that rainbow, just as we know, the Lord is he's going to make that comeback, right? He's going to gather the ones who've been faithful, right? He's going to gather the ones. By faithful, scriptures are talking about what? Walking in the spirit of love, loving in the face of evil, loving in the face of revenge, loving and versus whatever you receive, right? Good or bad. That's how we show the faith.
All right, my man. I
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good one.
You too, brother. Stay blessed. This is Psalms. Thank you, sir. This is Psalm 16 and verse 11. It says, thou wilt show me the path of life, and thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. Right? When you walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, right? That's love. That's mercy. Everything is good there. Right? Everything is good. Because you understand that everybody gets good. Everybody has good things happen to them. And everybody has bad things happen to them. But nobody gets good like the people who serve the Lord. Nobody gets bad like the people who serve the Lord either. Right? We got the best highs, we got the worst lows. Right? Best highs and the worst lows. But when it's all said and done, these are going to be the people who are going to get the best highs, right? Because when the kingdom is established, there's only going to be highs, no more lows. And the people who are going to have the best highs are the people who endured right now. The people who was faithful, remain faithful right now, right? So everybody's going to have it good. Everybody's going to have it good. When righteousness is established, yeah. Everybody's going to have it good, but nothing compared to the people who endured right now. Nothing compared to that. This is Psalms 63. In verse 3, it says, because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. Right? What is it saying? Because of the loving kindness of the Lord, my lips are going to praise you. Right? So he's saying, because you're loving kind, I'm going to praise you because of your loving kindness. Right? And that's why that's a big reason why we're able to praise the Lord. Because of his loving kindness. We see his kindness, we see his love, we see his mercy. Right? And that alone just makes him worthy of praises, right? He gives good even when we don't deserve good, right? He shows mercy even when he doesn't need to show mercy, right? And that's just who he is. Even he's that's why you get scripture that says what? He's reigning on the just and on the unjust, right? He's on good and bad on both ends, and that's his mercy right there. That's a part of his mercy. He's on good and bad to both sides, right? He does have his favorites. But at the same time, he's on good and bad on both sides. How many people can say that? Yeah, I do good things for bad people. I mean, how many people can say that? There's not a lot of people that can say that. It says, thus will I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name. Oh, man. I will lift up my hands in thy name. Yes, sir. And that's what we do. We lift our names up we lift our hands up in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. We give all the honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, right? My one brother said to me the other day, man, we was driving, right? And I'm not even flexing right now. I'm just giving an example of what I'm talking about. We were driving. It's not even a big deal. We were driving, and I had ice water in my car. I knew it was a hot day. I had ice water in my car. I was saving it for later, right? So I seen a homeless guy, like I was driving on the side. He had a sign up or whatever, and I handed it to him. And he says, and my brother says to me, something along the lines of, you are a good humanitarian and yada yada yada, something along those lines. And I tell him, like, listen, no. He said, and he's like, you're different. You're a better person. Yada yada yada, just saying like good things about me, like how I changed and how I'm doing better as far as like being nicer, kinder, charitable, right? But he attributed to me just maturing as a person. I told him, no, that's not true. That's not it. I told him, that's not it. I said, I'm only like this because of the Lord, right? I'm doing what he wants me to do. That's why I'm doing this. If it wasn't for the Lord, I would not be, I'm not going to be doing these things. I told him I wouldn't be doing these things. You called me 5, 6, 7 years ago. I ain't doing none of that, right? This is because of the Lord, and I don't take credit for none of this. I will never take credit for none of this. Everything that I do is good, is for the Lord, right? Everything I do is for the Lord and because of the Lord. And that's what the scriptures say, right? We do good as unto the Lord, right? And that's why I do it, for the Lord. Now, I will admit, doing some things, like some of the time, doing good things, I just do it just because. Now, some other things I do it strictly because, all right, I know the Lord want me to do this. Like, if somebody do something smart, or try to piss me off, or something horrible, I don't retaliate. I'll be strictly at that time thinking about the Lord. Not all the time, but the majority of the time, right? But the majority of the time, I'm not thinking like, yeah, I'm a good person, so I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna forget about the evil. No, I'm thinking about, okay, I bust this person upside the head, I'm gonna have to deal with the Lord, right? But that's another thing about the fear of the Lord, right? Because when you fear the Lord, you're going to think about these things. Before you do something bad, you're going to think about, okay, what could the Lord do to me? What will he do to me? You should be thinking about that. And that's what any parent, you think about crossing your parents, you're a child, you think about crossing your parents, you're going to be thinking, okay, what is dad going to do to me if I do this? What is mom going to do to me if I do that? You better be thinking about that. That better be your thought. You got girls and guys all the time, man, I ain't going to do that. My parents going to get mad. I ain't going to do this, my parents going to do this. I ain't going to do this, it's in your mind. It's in your mind, right? That's the fear. That's a part of the fear of the Lord, right? But then there's also another aspect of it that doesn't always have to be fear. It sometimes is you don't want to let the Lord down. That plays a part in it too. Like, yeah, I want to do better. I don't want to let the Lord down. He's doing all these things for me. I want to uphold for him. I want to do something for him. I want to make him proud. So sometimes sometimes different situations, it calls for different things, right? Sometimes fear is going to keep you on straight. Sometimes it's not wanting to let the Lord down. It's going to keep you on straight. Sometimes it's just different things. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 4. It says, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." So blessed are the ones that are mourning, because they're going to be comforted, right? And why are we mourning? Why? Because things are bad now, right? Things, you look around, things are horrible. And on top of that, the Lord, he's going to keep, he's going to see to it that the people who follow him are going to be mourning, right? And a lot of that's going to attest to the wicked being in authority. It's mourning, right? The wicked being authority is a big reason why men can't see their children the way they want, right? It's just everything here. A lot of things here are just not fair. They're not right. They're not how they're supposed to do. And it'll constantly, well, a lot of time remind you that things are not right here. You got to get out, and there's no escape from that. And if you are of the Lord, you don't want to escape, right? You want to keep that itch. You want to keep that burn, right? You want to keep that fire inside you. You don't want to let that go. That's what's going to keep you focused. You don't want to let that go, because when you lose that fire, that burn, that itch, that focus, that's where you just set off into the sunset, right? But if you after the Lord, he's not going to let that happen to you, right? He's not going to let that happen. He's going to see to it that you always stay on that, stay with that fire, that itch, that burn. He's going to make sure you're good every time, right? Oh, you getting a little bit sloppy? I got you. Oh, you getting a little bit lax out here? I got you. The Lord gonna make sure if you got the Lord, he gonna keep you right. But